a little boy accidentally discovers the man who gave an ant a $3 million bag is actually his dad who works on a construction site. He tugs on his mom's sleeve and timidly asks if that's his father. The woman doesn't know how to answer. She just found out herself that the husband who's always been stingy is actually a billionaire. But before this, he was a poor man who could barely afford food. He was even jailed recently for debt. She and her son collected bottles just to bail him out. Seeing how tired they look, the man is filled with guilt. He promises to work harder to give them a good life. After dinner, he leaves home saying he's going to work, but just a few steps away, he takes off his dirty work clothes, revealing a suit worth tens of millions. The next moment, his wealthy wife and son appear by his side. It turns out, he has been hiding his true identity, playing poor for fun. Even though he watched his wife suffer, he never revealed the truth. He's long been married to a rich heiress, and they even have a child together. When the heiress complains, the man replies coldly that he'll end it when he's tired of playing. He thinks no one will find out, so he confidently attends a banquet with his rich wife. What he doesn't expect is that his wife took a temp job at the hotel to earn extra money, $1,000 for one night. She brings her son to the banquet, but when she sees the man, she feels like she's in a nightmare. He gives expensive gifts worth millions to another woman and her child, but only gave her son a second-hand school bag. That's when she realizes he's not broke, he just didn't want to spend money on them. What's worse, the moment she and her son collected bottles for his bail was secretly recorded by his friends. Now everyone at the banquet laughs at them. She finally understands the debt and arrest were all part of a setup. When the man saw how hard they worked to save him, he felt no gratitude, only pride. Not until he saw his friend deliberately cause trouble for her and the child did he finally show a trace of emotion. It's only then she realizes their marriage was nothing but a game between him and his friends. While she's drowning in sadness, the hotel manager rushes over, telling her to serve the food. Distracted and heartbroken, she bumps into a guest at the banquet. Luckily, the guest knows the CEO hates drama, so he doesn't ask for compensation. Instead, he tells the manager to kick her and her son out. That's when the son can't hold back anymore. He asks if his dad is actually rich. The woman doesn't answer. She just asks, if mommy and daddy split, who would he choose? Though the boy already knows his answer, he still hopes they won't separate. He asks if she can give dad another chance, because dad promised to take him to the award ceremony tomorrow, so she agrees for his sake. The next day, they wait for a long time, but the man never shows up. She takes the boy into the hall alone, only to see the man sitting there in a fancy suit, still with his rich wife and their son. The boy looks confused, and asks again if that's his dad. The woman can't avoid it anymore. She calls the man, but he lies, saying he's still working on the construction site. Soon, second prize is awarded to the heiress's son. The man walks up as his father. That's when the boy gives up. He refuses to accept any award, then asks his mom if there's a place where dad can never find them. With tears in her eyes, she calls her brother, asking him to take them away. He agrees immediately, but as they turn to leave, the boy drops his handicraft, catching the man's attention. The familiar design makes him freeze. The next second, the teacher announces, first prize goes to the little boy. The man suddenly panics. When the teacher wonders why no one comes up, she receives the boy's transfer notice. She cancels